So I'm Brad Levitt, President of AFT Construction. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel today. This is perfect if you're an architect, designer, builder, or just a client that wants to understand more about the construction process. Please make sure and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and if you have any comments or videos that you want us to address, please let us know and we will do so. Okay, and follow up to our videos out here at our Melrose Place project, you can see we're working on the basement. So you can see this is a very large basement. We have tall walls, we have some board form concrete in there, which is really fun. Now what happens is we need to brace these walls. Right now we're working on the exterior patio, so that's been formed up. We've poured most of the basement walls, now we're just working on the exterior patio down below, and even the basement column has been poured. Now this right here was just delivered today. This is our shoring equipment. So this comes out and we're gonna install these on the inside, and what that is, that's the lateral bracing. So we're gonna be shoring up these basement walls from the interior. And what that allows now, we already have our waterproofing installed on the exterior. It's fully waterproof, that's been checked and tested and certified. So now as our graders come and backfill and they start pushing this earth and dirt against the house, we're not gonna have any movement, right? This is all gonna be shored up and braced, so then we can keep the exact dimensions, the exact forms of this basement, which is super key. And so this is something that's very important to have, and this is why you have expert trade partners that understand the importance, you know, and the scheduling and phasing and sequencing, and also how to properly manage this process so we don't have issues or warranty claims in the future. So again, this shoring will go up, we'll brace that, we'll get this backfilled, and now once that's backfilled, we can compact, we can the existing grade, and now we work on the slab, because this is a large slab. We're gonna have to pour this in 3 phases. This is a post-tension slab, which we've already coordinated on each phase for this slab, and you're gonna see an incredible, it's a U-shape, this house that comes out, and right here where we're standing right now is the lazy river. So this gives you a good layout of the overall project itself. We got the track all around, so there's a bike path and a track around the entire property for running, biking, exercise. Basin here, you got the trampoline barn, another basin here for retainage. And this is the house, U-shape with the basement. You got the this is raised up here, so you have a sun deck with a fire pit, the dive pool, the play pool, and then the hot tub. And you also have a lazy river that runs around the pool. Actually, the lazy river goes under the sun deck and the fire pit, so you actually get to go underground under a little tunnel. Then of course the RV garage in this corner with the guest casita. And this right here is the retention basin. So here in Gilbert, you can see this is farmland. We have 3.5 acres around me here of farmland. And what happens is that you have to self-retain the water. So we don't have storm drains in Arizona. We don't have gutters, you know, out in the street. You know, I grew up in San Diego, and so there is a gutter system there where water can drain to the street, and it's already, you know, built in the city, municipality. But here in Phoenix, we don't have that. So the requirement when the homeowners don't have a park, so in these production home communities, which you'll see where people live, there's a big park, and these parks are almost bowls. And so when we get these monsoon rains and the water, they're retention basins. So they function as both a park for the public, and they function as a retention basin. So all that storm water, all that rain and monsoon that comes down really heavy, it all flows down to the park and it sits there. And that's so we don't flood the streets and flood the neighborhoods. Now what happens is when you're living on acre property or you're in a custom lot, you're responsible to self-retain the water. So the civil engineer works with the municipality and the city, and they calculate how much water will fall on your piece of property. And then they have calculations that run throughout on, you know, our rain average throughout the year, and especially in monsoon season, which is late summer, you know, July, August. And you're responsible to retain that water. And what we do, there's a strategy behind that, because our clients want a flat lot. You know, ideally, as you can see here, you have the basement, you have the house, the tennis court. So this wants to be flat for the public as they're using it. So use a corner of the property where everything is slightly sloped to that retention basin so all the water can collect. So this right here we've dug out, and this is going to be a soccer field. So you can make this a grass area. You know, it's a great place to play soccer, but during that rain, this will fill up with water. And fortunately in Arizona, it's dry. So even in the summer when we get that monsoon, it's pretty dry here, so they'll dry it pretty quickly. We've also done dry wells, and these are where we dig down, you know, 15, 20, 30 feet deep, and we create these wells that store the water. And that's another strategy, but typically that's done on a half-acre lot or a smaller lot where you want to optimize as much flat area as you can. Being that we have 3.5 acres, we have plenty of room here to create this retention basin to capture all that rainwater.